Good morning. I just woke up after an awful night of sleep, and I think messing with some scammers might make me feel happier, maybe. Sometimes all you can do is just call them up and burp.
Calling into the rapid service of the investigation department. How can I help you today?
Stop ripping off grandmas! Oh my gosh, I have this one line that's all messed up. One doesn't even work. You hang up on me.
Hello?
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 I'm calling from the Internet Revenue Service.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
You're calling from the Internal Revenue Service Investigation Department.
Yes,
So did you receive any call from the IRS?
I did.
When did you, ma'am?
Sorry?
When did you receive the call?
I received it repeatedly.
Okay, ma'am. Did you receive in your home phone number or your cell phone number?
I got it at my work number.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, before I proceed ahead with the case file, can you verify me your first name and last name and the mailing address that you received the voicemail?
My name is Helen Back.
Mailing address?
Sorry?
The mailing address?
Oh. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Zip code, ma'am, zip code.
20224.
Okay, ma'am. Do you know why the IRS is calling you today?
No.
The purpose of this call is to notify you that there's a lawsuit and arrest warrant against your name, ma'am. That's why the IRS is calling you today to know your good intention before we proceed ahead with the legal action.
I'm sorry, intention?
The purpose of this call is to notify you that there is a lawsuit and arrest warrant against your name. That's why the IRS is calling you today to know your good intention before we proceed ahead with the legal action.
Okay.
While I'm the officer, John Roger, who's holding your case right now with the batch ID 511223. And your case ID number is IR 75151534. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. According to the Information Act, you have the right to know about the case. How I'm here to provide limited information. So listen to me very carefully and do not interrupt me in the middle while I'm giving you the information. So whatever you say should be with utmost honesty, because this phone recording could go against you or in your favor in the State Courthouse of Washington, D.C. While I'm providing information, listen to me very carefully, and I'll give you the chance to speak only once when I'm done. And how do you file your taxes, ma'am?
I use an online program.
You mean TurboTaxes?
Yeah, it's similar.
Okay, when was the last tax done, ma'am?
The last time I did taxes?
Yeah.
I do them every year.
Okay, ma'am. Can you just give me one specific date that you have filed the taxes?
Sorry?
When was the last date that you filed the taxes?
I don't know the exact date, but I'm current.
Okay, ma'am. And do you know that the IRS has pressed free allocation under your name by the Homeland Security and by the IRS from the federal state court the house?
No.
The first allegation is violation of the Internal Revenue Service Act. The second is violation of the Federal Tax Regulation Code. And the third is tax evasion. So these are the allegations pressed under your name from the IRS regarding your bad taxes and the income tax. Okay?
I'm confused because we got a refund when we did our taxes.
Yes, I understand that, ma'am. When our audit department did the audit of the annual tax filing from the year of 2009 to 2016, we have found a miscalculation in the year of 2015. That's why we're giving a brief call today to know your good intention before we proceed with the legal
So you
action.
guys, wait,
Do you know what
are you going to come over and do an audit?
No, the audit has already been done. So the case is forwarded to the headquarters. So right now we are handling your case. And ma'am.
But you guys never notified me. You never notified me of an audit.
No, ma'am, the audit will never be notified to anyone. The audit will be done in the audit department. And ma'am, once the
No,
audit
that's not true. I had a friend who was audited. The IRS sent her a letter, and then they had to meet with somebody and show them all the receipts and everything, and they worked it out.
Sorry, I didn't get you, ma'am.
You guys didn't send me a letter.
No, the documentation was already dispatched in the mailing address that was sent to you in the April of 25th and 28th, and so we are giving you a 90 days time, but there was no response from you. And why was that so?
We never received anything.
No, we have already dispatched 2 sets of documentation in the mailing address, so that's why, ma'am, the documentation has gone back to the Washington D.C. and the case has been transferred to the headquarters. That's why right now I'm handling your case. And do you know what are the penalties that you might face in the future?
I don't know.
I will tell you about the penalties which you might face after your trial. Can be whatever you under your name, such as your government private shutdowns, your automobiles, your bank accounts, your assets, your properties, basically your passport, your driving license, your social security number will be seized by the Homeland Security Department and by the IRS. So I just want to know your good intention before we proceed with the legal action.
Do I have good intention?
Yeah, I just want to know your good intention, ma'am. Now, due to the discrepancy, you have to owe the IRS the outstanding amount, that is $2,590, including your penalty charges, the documentation paperwork, the
Oh
amount
my
of
gosh.
$3,200.
What?
Sorry?
That's a lot of money.
I didn't get you, ma'am.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, ma'am. This is the amount just to hold up the area. So once you come up with the amount, ma'am, I'll transfer this call to my senior attorney who will help further with the case and hold up the arrest warrant. And tomorrow in your doorstep, we're going to send our sheriff department with the documentation paperwork from the Washington, D.C., ma'am. I just want to know your good intention before we proceed with the legal action.
I do have good intention. I mean, I called you back, right?
Yes, ma'am.
If I didn't have good intentions, I think I would, run away or something.
Okay, ma'am, you're not trying to defraud the IRS, and you don't want to, if you want to resolve the matter, ma'am, I can just transfer this call to my senior attorney officer who will help you further with the case, and ma'am, help you out with the case. So, do you want me to transfer this call to my senior attorney?
That'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
I can't believe these people finally talked to me because I was calling them over and over. Hello?
Hi there, ma'am. Your call has been transferred to the senior officer here. You're talking to Officer Jack Johnson.
Okay. Jack Johnson?
Yes, you're talking to Officer Jack Johnson here. So, ma'am, before we proceed, I would just like to know, my legal counselor had already informed you about this case, what's going on, right?
Uh-huh.
So I just want to know what is your good intention towards it. Would you like to resolve the matter, or shall we proceed with the legal procedure?
Well, I'd like to resolve it. I don't really want to deal with, big legal headache.
Alright, ma'am. In order to inform you and explain you what you have to do and resolve the matter, the first thing is that's your cell phone number, your home phone number which you're calling from, right?
No, I'm calling from my work number.
From your work number.
Yeah.
Can you just provide me your cell phone number?
Why do you need my cell phone number?
Well, ma'am, there are the legal procedures. You need to pay this amount by yourself to the federal government. And I'll be with you to the whole process, explaining you what are the, legal procedure that you need to follow and pay the amount. So now, if you don't provide me your cell phone number, we can't go ahead and try to resolve the matter here.
Well, I think you can just, take your cell phone and shove it up your butt.
What?
I said take your cell phone and shove it up your butt.
Really? You have to.
Is that how you talk to the old ladies you rip off all day? Yeah. I'm just kind of stuck here in my chair with my daughter. I couldn't go downstairs and do anything interesting, and they're getting on my nerves. Nice. I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit out what he said to me.